wish everyone would just shut up for 5 seconds. I already know this is bad. We all do. So keep your hyperventilating to yourself. All right. Jesus. When we stepped through my gateway, teleported to the surface, we thought we'd escaped the worst of it. But it turns out this planet is a burned-out post-apocalyptic nightmare. Some people feel like we were back to square one. But objectively, we're not. We've got tech equipment, supplies, some tamed animals, and a decent number of human assets. All I need is for people to give me some space and let me think. This is just another code that needs cracking. The Gateway project was successful. No casualties or unexpected complications, but the target location was off by 8.93 meters. Wish I could correct it. Think we found a decent spot to set up shop. That crater up ahead should have everything we need. Ian scouted it out with some of her pets, so that's at least one other person who isn't panicking. Not that I expected her to after she took the suicide out of that suicide mission back on the station. I really knew how to pick a winner. While we travel, I've been putting together some equipment. Nothing too complicated, just some basic gear to help me take a few measurements of our new environment. Gravity, soil composition, atmosphere, etc. I've got a good idea of what they'll tell me, but it's worth confirming. Think I can still access the Obelisk's network. Should help get me some of the data I need, as well as a more accurate map of our location. Some of the readings were outside my estimates, but this is definitely Earth. That same old self-absorbed ball of dirt. I figured as much. According to that biologist, Helena, people from my time are the most advanced humans on those stations. That means they couldn't have been built too far in the future. And last I knew, the Federation and the URE were still stuck on Earth. It wasn't for lack of technology, just the usual suspects. Politicians. They could barely share one planet, much less space. People like to talk about having AI overlords as a nightmare scenario. But if we were ruled by machines, I might be looking at a flourishing Martian landscape. Instead of this ravaged one on Earth. Doesn't sound all that bad when you think about it. I mean, look what happened with humans in charge. Planetary rotation has all but stopped. It's a miracle there's any life at all. Construction on Camp Omega is going well. Things usually do when I have a project to focus on. I'd prefer something more challenging than living quarters, stables, and basic defenses, but this'll keep me busy for now. I'm the de facto leader of this outfit these days. I realize that. No one else still among the living is qualified, so fine. I'll do the job. I just can't stand being bothered with every little disagreement or emotional breakdown. I've got real work to do, solving real problems. That's why I made the Federation set me up in that mountain villa as part of my contract. My little hideaway with just me and whatever puzzle they needed me to solve. It was perfect. Had a great sound system too. Assuming my memories are real anyway. Need to search the city for some music. Humming to myself only goes so far. Tried chatting with Helena a little about this Earth situation. Smart girl, probably smarter than anyone else I've met here, but I think she has a hard time telling when I'm messing with her and when I'm just being a jerk. Not her fault. There's a reason why the Federation suits only visited me when they absolutely had to. Didn't matter how high-ranking they were, I'd never mince words with any of them. I knew they'd have to take it. They needed me. So yeah, I can be a pain to deal with, unless you were someone like Di. She may not have been an engineer or scientist, but she had a PhD in talking shit. Man, do I miss that ginger lunatic. For future reference, do not ask to put another dodo on the Barbie. Do not confuse Australia with New Zealand.
Thank you for checking out this Ark Survival Evolve video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. And definitely comment if you want to have me do the rest of these logs. There's like 30 logs right now for Santiago. And so it's a lot more work ahead of me if I do this. Because it took me many hours to get the defect in. So I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one.